The choice of watermelon is a very delicate matter, because there is a high probability that the fruit will not be sweet enough. But what if you are afraid of something else entirely, and trouble will come from where it was not expected? For example, your watermelon will have twice as much flesh in its rind. "Try the rainbow" is the catchy slogan of the dragée, which many loved very much in childhood, and some still do. The author of this photo has to be content with only one color of the rainbow, yellow. Even more difficult than choosing a watermelon is choosing an avocado. If you try it for the first time and you come across an unripe fruit, then it can spoil the impression for a lifetime. But in this avocado, you are unlikely to be able to taste anything other than its seed. It is difficult to cook with fried eggs, without the main element, the yolk, which is the eye. It sounds ridiculous, but this lucky got just such an egg. I wanted to look at the chicken that hatched it. According to the author of the photo, this lemon was very attractive. The situation confirms the old adage that looks can be deceiving. We have already shown a similar situation to you today using the example of the watermelon. When I decided to try my hand at gardening for the first time, such carrots are only suitable for children who are forced by their parents to eat healthy food, and they themselves want only sweets. It is possible that the author of this photo and the previous one is the same person. He is not very lucky with the harvest. Although there is a chance to get into the Guinness Book of Records as a craftsman to grow the smallest fruits, vegetables and berries in the world. What's a burger chef to do when there's not much cheese left and there's still a bunch of cheeseburgers to make? It seems that one resourceful chef from Manila found a way out of the situation. It is unlikely that this creative was appreciated by the buyer. A situation that has affected each of us at least once. When the filling turned out to be much less than expected. You can look at such photos only with compassion, remembering similar situations from your life. Dedicated to lovers of salty. The creators apparently decided to approach their products with creativity and offer their customers salt with peanuts, and not peanuts with salt. Perhaps this is a marketing ploy to get people to buy more water. On the packaging it was stated that waffles with berry filling. In fact, there were not so many berries, and to be more precise, only one. Most likely, next time this one buys, he will bake waffles himself. Children equally love two things, ice cream and SpongeBob. But it is unlikely that your child will be satisfied if you buy him this ice cream in the shape of SpongeBob Mutant. Its main difference from the original is the presence of only one eye. Many people think that the most delicious part of the ice cream cone is the waffle cone. Who was the disappointment of this man who could not find the waffle component in his ice cream? The hero of this photo talked about how he bought a package of his favorite soda. All the jars were sealed, but one of them was only filled with air. It's good that this guy had a table scale at home so that he could share his lucky purchase with us. It seems that this fan expected more when he came to the match of his favorite team and bought himself a pizza in such a huge box. We hope that he will not have to miss any important moment of the game by going for more. Would like more cream? Here are some words to describe this cake. And this is not at all because of a great love for chocolate, but because of its complete absence, although the box with the image of this delicacy promised us the opposite. Most likely, the author of the photo bought into the weight of the package, because usually a pack of chips is almost weightless. But this pack of weight was added by a massive piece with the aroma of cheese. It would be interesting to see the reaction of the one who discovered these chips. It often happens at work that you accidentally do something absurd due to extreme fatigue. This most likely happened to the one who collected potatoes for this bag, and accidentally put a stone in it, which, by the way, very much resembles a potato. My bread was cut incorrectly, said the buyer. But as they say, if life gives you a lemon, make lemonade. This bread is ideally sliced for long sandwiches that can hold quite a lot of succulent toppings. True fans of poppy seed rolls. Although it is difficult to call it a roll, rather a poppy in a thin shell of dough. The main thing is that this roll does not turn out to be too cloying. And then not everyone will be able to master this sugar explosion. Perhaps someone will say that this guy is lucky. But do not forget that not everyone loves yolks. Although maybe he's just not one of them, so I was pleasantly surprised. The buyer of this chocolate bar is another victim of marketing. On the part of the manufacturer, this is a very mean act. And it is unlikely that after such purchases these products will be bought again. There are too many cranberries in chocolate. Well, who among us does not love these wonderful gummy bears? Children are especially strong lovers of this sweetness. But not every child will be happy to see a monster, instead of the desired teddy bear. Although an adult is more likely to be glad that he got more marmalade. Someone complains that there is too little chocolate in its filling, but here the situation is slightly different. 100%. This chocolate bar turned out to be 100% chocolate, because someone forgot to add the waffle to it, for which we love Kit Kat bar so much. Many in childhood were forced to eat broccoli, explaining that this is a very healthy vegetable that contains many vitamins. In this case, the children would be happy to see that broccoli will not be waiting for them for dinner, because they simply forgot to put it in the package.